Hello, digital art students. This is Mr. Smith, and I'm here to talk to you about creating a stop motion animation on iMotion. So, on your group's iPad, you are going to navigate to the iMotion app. It's this gray app with the little camera. You'll click on it, and you'll see a screen like this. For starters, you are going to click New Movie. There's a couple of important things that you need to do here. For starters, you need to give your movie a title. Okay, I'm going to title mine Tutorial Practice because that's what this is. And you need to make sure that you are set to manual. We are not creating a time lapse. We are creating a stop motion animation where we take every frame manually. All right. Also make sure that you have back camera selected. And you're going to click Start. Now, this will take you to a screen that looks like this. By this point, you will have already created your sets and characters, but for my animation, I'm going to be making a story using this apple and orange. Again, just a silly example, but I'm here to show you the features. So, the first thing I want you to do is click Display. And this will bring up a couple important things. Most notably, you need to make sure that you have the ghost image feature selected. When you select it, it will kind of light up like that. That's how you'll know that you're good to go. There's also an additional grid feature here that you can use to basically keep your animation even more centered or focused. I don't personally use that. You don't have to either, but it is an option for you. Okay. This menu down here, you can ignore all of those things as we will not be using any of those features. So once your ghost frame is turned on, you can exit out of the display menu by clicking display again. And now we are going to start capturing our stop motion animation. So I'm going to make the orange run up and run into the apple. So I'm going to start by capturing a frame, and then I'm going to move my orange. You can see the past frame faintly illuminated on the screen, and then I'm going to capture again, move, capture, move, capture, move, capture, move, capture, move, capture, all the way until my orange runs into my apple. All right. And then once that orange runs into the apple, I am going to pardon the ASMR there. Take a bite out of my apple and capture it. I'm going to make this move around a little bit, and then I'm going to make my apple go off the screen. Note how I'm trying to move my apple in equal increments. That's just going to make it look nice and smooth. All right. So, a couple things to note after doing that are where it says images, that means frames. So the number of images you have are the number of frames that you have. I have 31. And again, this is just an example, but you will have at the end 300 is the requirement. So now that I've finished filming my little example, I am going to exit the filming studio by clicking the stop button twice. Don't worry, it doesn't delete your animation. You just need to click stop, stop to exit and go to the menu. So here you can see the little animation that I've created. I'm going to show you how to do a few important things here, and then we'll be done. For starters, you can change your FPS or frames per second by using the slider on the bottom left. If you want your animation to go slower, you want a lower FPS, and vice versa, a faster FPS will make your animation go faster. In order to meet the requirement of your film being 30 seconds, you can take 30 frames per second times 10 seconds, and that will get you 30 seconds, okay? You can go faster, but that means that you'll have to use more frames. So that's up to you. That's a decision that you have to make, okay? Now, with this menu here, with all these arrows, you can click the middle play button to pause, and then you can navigate through frames individually by clicking these double arrows here. Note this up in the corner here where it says 10/31. That's your current frame over your total frames. So I am on frame 10 of 31. If you want to skip to the very beginning, you can press the far left button. If you want to skip to the very end, you can press the far right button. That is very important. Now, last important thing here is I caught my hand in a frame. I don't want that frame to be in my animation, so I am going to delete that frame. The way you delete a frame is by selecting it by using the arrows and clicking the minus button. It will say delete frame, tap again to confirm, and now that frame is out of my animation. That's a very helpful feature if you unintentionally get your hand caught in your animation. So now here I am, I'm ready to go film the next scene of my animation. Maybe I'm going to change scenes or something like that. So I'm going to pause. I am going to fast forward to frame 30 out of 30. That's my most recent frame. And I am going to click the camera to resume filming. Note how my ghost frame is still on. So I can actually line my orange right back up to where it was. And I am off to film the next scene of my animation. Stay tuned for the final piece. I hope this was helpful to you, and I will see you later. Bye.